So first, one of our roles is to remind businesses why this agenda is so important in the first place. And it's important for business resilience, for strategic purposes. Climate change affects businesses today, and the impacts will only grow over time. So part of our role is to remind companies why this agenda is important, despite there being a little bit more political opposition. So that's number one. Number two, question of goals. So the other reason why companies are saying a little less is that the reality is that companies, by and large, set a lot of ambitious goals at the beginning of this decade. And we're finding that achieving those goals is not that simple for a whole variety of reasons. So helping companies figure out, where do we go next? If our 2025 goals aren't being met, what does that mean for the 2030 goals we're in the midst of setting? And we've done some research and some webinars on that subject as well. We're also helping, helping companies with scenarios, thinking about how the world is changing. And so I'll give one example. One of the things that I think is happening right now that's making life more difficult for companies is more of a regional fragmentation of regulatory standards than we were seeing. I think in general, standards were starting to converge. Certainly the European Union has been a leader, if not the leader on that. But right now we're seeing, this is an oversimplification, but we're seeing movement in different directions in Europe, in Asia, in the United States. In Europe, as I think most people on this call know, the omnibus and the stop clock, so-called stop clock process has slowed down and to some degree watered down European regulation. So understanding that Europe was reaching ever higher inexorably, that's not what's going on right now, because Europe is more focused on competition. Europe is now focusing also on spending more on defense because of US withdrawal and so on.